Hello, I am Rupa. Welcome to my tutorial on physical and chemical change. In the last video, we had discussed about physical change and characteristics of physical change. Now, let us study about chemical change and characteristics of chemical change. Now, let us know about chemical change. A chemical change is a permanent change in which new substances are formed whose chemical composition and physical and chemical properties are different from those of original substance. Or it can also be defined as in a chemical change, the original substance gives rise to one or more new substances with entirely different compositions and properties compared to those of original substance. Examples: the cooking of rice, the formation of curd from milk, rusting of iron. Other examples are burning of a fuel, the liberation of gases, etc. For the better understanding the concept, let us discuss about the characteristics of a chemical change. New substances are formed. Let us take some iron powder and sulfur powder in a test tube and heat them. As we know that iron is attracted by the magnet and sulfur is soluble in carbon disulfide, when these are heated, a grey-black solid is formed, which is not attracted by a magnet and is insoluble in carbon disulfide. That means a new substance known as iron sulfide or ferrous sulfide is formed, which has the properties completely different from the properties of iron and sulfur. Our next characteristic is the change is permanent and irreversible. Example 1: burning of paper. When a piece of paper is burnt, a new substance, ash, is produced. Even when the burning is stopped, the ash cannot be changed back into paper. This shows that the formation of ash from the paper is a permanent and irreversible change. Example 2: burning of wood. When wooden sticks are fired, it burns and coal is formed. Also, carbon dioxide gas is evolved. Even when the burning is stopped, the coal cannot be changed back into wooden sticks. This shows that the formation of coal is a permanent and irreversible change. Our next characteristic is there is usually a change in the mass of the original substance. Let us take a piece of magnesium in a crucible with a lid. Weigh it and then heat it by opening the lid after short intervals to let the air enter the crucible. When the whole of magnesium is burnt, cool the crucible and weigh it again. You will find that the final weight is more than the initial weight. This proves that when a chemical change takes place, there is a gain in the mass. Let us see the reaction. Magnesium plus oxygen gives rise to magnesium oxide. In the above process, magnesium combines with oxygen to form magnesium oxide, hence the mass is gained. Next characteristic is exchange of energy takes place. When wood or paper is burnt in air, carbon dioxide and water are produced. But at the same time, the energy is also released in the form of heat or light. Now, finally, the characteristics of a chemical change can be summarized as follows. New substances are formed. The composition of the original substance changes completely. The change is permanent and irreversible. There is a change in the mass of the original substance, and there is an exchange of energy during a chemical change, which means that the heat and the light may be released or absorbed. Now, let us see an example which exhibits both physical and chemical change, like the burning of a candle. When a candle is lighted, some of the solid wax melts and turns into liquid. Then it burns to produce a flame. New substances like carbon dioxide and water vapor is formed along with the evolution of light and heat energy. This shows a chemical change. When some of the molten wax drops on the floor, it again solidifies, which shows a physical change. Thus, melting of a candle wax is a physical change, and burning of a wax to produce carbon dioxide and water vapor is chemical change. Till now, we had discussed about both physical and chemical changes and its characteristics. Now, let us have a look on differences between physical and chemical changes. Physical change. In a physical change, no new substance is formed and the chemical composition of substance remains the same. These are changes only in physical properties and state. Chemical change. In a chemical change, a new substances with entirely different chemical composition and properties is formed. The second one in a physical change is the change is temporary. In the chemical change, the change is permanent. The change can be reversed by simple physical methods in a physical change, whereas the change cannot be reversed by simple physical methods in chemical change. Heat or light energy may or may not be released or absorbed in a physical change. Heat or light energy or both are given out or absorbed. In this tutorial, I hope you have learned about chemical change and its characteristics with relevant examples. Thank you for watching.